So right now it's sitting on 68, 69, right? Let me, oh, you're gonna screenshot. Let me remove this right away on the spot. Okay. So this is here. Let me remove that and let's see if the temperature will increase. 75, so increased right away. I can see that it increased right away. This is so far, so we're gonna repeat this sequence for sure. But man, the rate increased. 78, 77. So remember earlier it's about 71, 72, 79, 80. Okay, I saw the GPU spiking 80 there. What's up YouTube, this is your boy G back on another video. Today we're going to unbox this JSAUX ModCase from JSAUX. Now this is not a sponsored video. I purchased this directly from JSAUX website. I actually pre-ordered this back in December 22nd last month, right? And I was able to receive this today. Now let's go ahead and open it up. So right from the get-go, you will see the picture of the front of the mod case here. Okay, that is actually the fan. So the fan assembly, or the fan itself, the cooler, is on a separate box like you can see here. This is the cooling fan for Steam Deck, and I believe you can also purchase this separately, of course, from their website. But I pre-ordered the bundled, or aka the cooling set, right? That's the mod case base, or the standard one, plus the cooler. All right, now let me check this fan real quick before we head into the actual Steam Deck case here. All right, from the fan box itself, you have a couple of things, of course, USB for charging, a couple of paperworks, right, for manual and sort. For the actual fan or cooler, wow, it's pretty hefty. This has an internal battery on it, so you don't actually need to plug this all the time to your Steam Deck. As a matter of fact, it's rechargeable, so you can use this USB cable, right, type C, and then charge it somewhere, like on your PS5 while it's on rest mode, or in your PC, or in your mobile charger. You can just go ahead and charge this up, not to your Steam Deck. You don't have to connect it to your Steam Deck, and then it will work independently from your Steam Deck power. This is actually sticky, so if you don't have the mod case, you will just actually use this sticker and basically stick it on the back of your Steam Deck. Although I don't really recommend that, because that might mess up your skin, or your actual skin, Steam Deck, not skin deck, Steam Deck. But if you have this mod case, of course, you can just easily remove this like so, and then you can utilize the concoction here that they produce, that they build, right, for that mod case. So you can just easily snap it like that, and you don't have to stick it. All right, we'll go ahead and try it in a bit. It also included this adapter for USB, just in case. It's kind of like, it's a good bonus, right? Because if you're going to use connection like this, like in the future, if you're gonna put like a power bank or something, then you can basically just use this like an L-shaped connector for your Steam Deck. All right, so it's well protected. As you can see, there's a little styrofoam in the front, on the top of it. It's also covered in this soft material, so soft plastic, and that's your actual case. Let me set that aside first. Some paperwork if you wanna, for different languages, write information. It's also there. And then on the right side, oh, pretty good. You also have like a rubber, right? This is actually very soft, but you can certainly use this as a stand. If you don't have any existing dock yet or any stand, you can actually use this as stand for your Steam Deck. This is the JSAUX ModCase. That's what they called. And this is like a direct competition for the brand's Project Kill Switch, right? I'm actually surprised that the back of it is pretty soft, but it looks really great. You do have this front cover, right? It's very sturdy, of course. It's strong. I just didn't like that the JSAUX logo is very prominent there, but it's not so, it's not biggie. I actually prefer the design of this versus the kill switch, but it's like that. And then inside, if you notice, this is what I love about this. There's a soft like foam, right, like cushion inside, so that your screen will always be protected by that cushion and not the hard shell, right, which is a nice touch. I really like that. When you open that up, you will see like a watch here, like a band, right, but this is actually for your accessories, right? So it looks like a watch, but it's also rubber, right? It's very thin, it's stretchable, but you will use this in tandem of the mod case to hold some peripherals such as power bank, other stuff right on the back of your mod case, like an existing hub. If you happen to have like an existing hub and it's not compatible with this concoction here, you can just simply use this to hold those devices. Now this one I like. The design is pretty cool. By making it like so, it's adding some depth, you know, some style on it, right? It's pretty good because of that. There's grippy material on the side of it. It's not that grippy, to be honest. It's not like a super grippy, but it's a good touch because I will compare it to my existing case. Let's inspect it really quick before we install it in our Steam Deck. Again, from the side here, you do have those grippy material, which is awesome. It's a good touch. You have that opening window for your buttons on the back, and then you do have this metal stand. This is actually metal, right, and it's not plastic. Feels very sturdy, right? So it will definitely hold your Steam Deck in place. It's not gonna obstruct the intake on the back because it's open like so. Now in the middle, you do have this design. Again, that's the one that is holding our mod case or accessories. Like for example, on this one, we can just simply put that wristwatch, right, that looks like wristwatch, and then you can just put whatever you like here. You will also of course use that for the fan itself. Now this is the fan. You'll just stick it on the top and you're good to go. Really nice. I love this because it's gonna showcase the insides of your Steam Deck. I do have a tear down skin and it's gonna do wonders because it's going to expose the back of it, which is really nice. And then from the top, you do have those buttons, right? Cutouts buttons. So you do have the power, which is a little bit recessed or actually elevated. If you notice, it's elevated ever so slightly, which is appreciated because even in dark, you can just simply press it. Like, man, I definitely know it right away. I highly appreciate this because that's the one that I'm having trouble with my current case. If you notice, these ones are not elevated, right? You probably know this case. It's not elevated, so at times, you know, on darkness, I don't know where the power is or where the, especially, right, most especially the volume rockers up and down. I don't know what you know, which one am I trying to press. Now because of this is pretty good because you will definitely feel them right away. Even these power rockers, or sorry, the volume rockers are elevated. So, and then they're not together, they're separate buttons. So you can definitely identify which one is volume down and volume up, which is pretty nice, right? I appreciate that. Now let me go ahead and remove this case that I have right now so I can directly compare it, and then we'll install this and inspect if it's actually better. Now from the bottom, right? So you do have that cutout. If you notice, the JSAUX appear to be a little bit thicker, as a matter of fact, at least because of the back concoction there, the translucent one. And the opening for the SD card is a little bit bigger or wider than this case. The JSAUX one is just rubber, right? Or like matte rubber, you will notice there. But this case is almost like it's plastic, right? It's rubber, but it's shiny. That's why it appears to be super tight versus this one that is pretty soft. Now, honestly speaking, I will say the JSAUX one is probably better for comfort and whatnot, because at least for the Steam Deck, because this one is pretty sharp and pretty tight. Like this one, like so, it's like a blade, right? If I run my finger like this repeatedly, I'll definitely have a cut JSAUX, not gonna happen. It's very, very smooth. It's very, very good here. But this case, pretty bad. It's pretty sharp actually. I will show you. Look at my Steam Deck here. The damage that my sticker obtained from that case, it's butchered. Look at that, right? Of course, it's hiding, you know, on inside the case, but it's butchered. Now I had to cut this sticker that I purchased, or you know, Play SNS sent me this one. It's actually wrapping up to the back, but I had to cut it because I just want the looks of it. But it's very tight, it's very thick, and it's making the installation of the case, this case, difficult. Now I will install the JSAUX now, and let's see if it's actually going to tolerate this case, hopefully, or this grip here. I don't need it anymore, but I don't feel like removing it, so I'll leave it there. But let me see if it's actually going to tolerate that and install that without any problem. Now again, the back of my case is tear down, so it's gonna look good on that translucent one. Let's go ahead and put it in. A lot easier here, to be honest, because in the one that I'm talking about, this rubber is pretty soft and more malleable than this guy here, because this one is very resistant. It feels great in the hand. I love it. It feels like it's lighter than this. As a matter of fact, for some reason this is heavier, right? This is heftier than this. This feels great in the hands. Now let me check the back of it. Ooh, it looks nice. So look at the back of the JSAUX ModCase there. It looks like it's directly inside of the Steam Deck because of my sticker, the skin. If you do have like a tear down skin like mine, it will look like this, like an inside of the Steam Deck right away. Now this is the stand. The stand, I'm gonna have to get used a little bit, right? It's no problem. It's very sturdy. It's not even moving. Now again, this one is better. At least, I mean, I think it's on the middle, but it's moving just ever so slightly, like just a little bit. It doesn't really bother me. It's fine. But on this one, you don't have such movement at all. This is just rock solid. I just wish they added a little bit of level, right? Like you can decline it more, you can push it more. But you know, I guess I cannot complain. It's good right now. The translucent case is very sweet, and I like the lines separating the grips and the transparent translucent material. It's very good. You know, the design is very busy, and I kind of like it more so than, of course, my old one and the D brands, you know, kill switch. But the fan, you will install it along with the mod case like so. So just put it like this, and that's it. You will see there's like a fan inside. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the power. It's running right away. It will just basically, oh, the wind here, the air here is very powerful. And then you have a control. Bit noisy though. So just in case you're gonna run some intensive game, like, you know, a heavy game that will make your Steam Deck hotter, you can put it in and it will suck all of the hot air there and help it vent it out. It's gonna be good because by sucking air there, it's going to make this efficient, right? It's gonna add more intake air here, and then even right now I can feel that the intake already, it's kind of like a vacuum. This one is already absorbing so much of air that's going to cool down your internals faster. We're going to test this fan. Okay, right now it's running at 66 Celsius for both GPU and CPU, it says. Default everything with no limitation, nothing. Maximum FSR. And yeah, Everything default 66. It looks like it got stuck with 66 Celsius there. I'm going to skip on this and let's see if we can jump right in the game and push this on its limits. So as you can see, it actually spiked. It's now on 76, as this game is really taxing. Let me see if I can save it here so we can just resume it there later on. 75, okay. So it's maxing on 75. We don't need to finish that. We're just stressing the deck right now. 78 maximum. Boozer right for me. 73. So it spiked up to 78, I believe, right? Or 76. Let's see one more time if that's the maximum one that it could get after a couple of minutes. Okay, 76 on the CPU. 78 maximum. This is without the cooler, by the way. So just the the default one. Okay, it looks like 75 or 78 is the maximum one that we can get. I haven't seen it step in on 80 yet. It's air conditioned though in my room. Okay, I can see 80 now. 80 on CPU, 82 on GPU. Okay. Okay. All right, so it's getting like 80, right? Maximum of 80. And we'll now put the cooler and let's see if it's going to be better with the cooler itself. So let's put it in. Let's volt in. So this is the JSAUX cooler. It has a fan inside, kind of like a blower type fan, but it actually vacuum, right? Or you know, kind of like suck the air from your exhaust and then put it here. Help it a little bit. So let's install it real quick here. All right, very simple to install, nothing really into it. And then just turn it on like that. Again, it's gonna add up some noise, of course. Let's see on the spot if it will bring it down, right? Because it's 78 right now after a couple of minutes of gaming. Let's see if it can bring it down. So that's the cooler on the top. Let's see if it will help. You can hear the noise that the fan is making, right? I think there is improvement now. There's 75 right now instead of 80. But let me observe more. And I haven't cranked the fan into maximum one. All right, let me stop here. 76. I think there are improvement. Let me increase it to maximum one. All right, let's repeat the sequence. Whoa, it really like suck a lot of air. Let's see. Now remember the maximum Celsius, the maximum temperature that we got earlier from the GPU is 82 and 80 for the CPU. Now right now it's hovering around 70 and 71. So it's like 10 Celsius less, 10 degree less. That's awesome. And remember, we're playing this for a couple of minutes now, more so than earlier. 75, 71. Wow, it really helps. Now let me destroy my stuff here again. I'm going to repeat the sequence and we'll see if the temperature will increase as soon as I remove the fan. That will like kind of debunk any, if it's fake or not, but right now it's working really good. So as you can see, it's 70, 68, 69. It's not reaching 80 anymore or 82 like before. So right now it's sitting on 68, 69, right? Let me, then I screenshot. Let me remove this right away on the spot. Okay. So this is here. Let me remove that and let's see if the temperature will increase. $75, so increased right away. I can see that it increased right away. This is so far, so we're gonna repeat this sequence for sure. But man, the rate increased. 78. $77. So remember earlier it's about 71, 72. 79. 80. Okay, I saw the GPU spiking at 80 there. All right. It's it's definitely dead. Okay, so if you notice, it's even spiking at 80, 82 versus without the without that external fan from JSAUX. It's very high, but with it, it helps a lot because it's helping move more air from intake, flowing to the body of it until the exhaust. 80. So it's reaching 80 right now. Okay, it's for sure helping, no doubt about that. It's awesome. I don't doubt this anymore. It certainly helps with the temperature. 100% on our testing. It's even capable of lowering the temperature up to 10 degrees, right? So safe to say, in hot conditions or whatever, it will move, right? It will decrease around 5 to 10 degree, which is game changer already, to help your component and to help it perform better, right? Because throttling will happen right away if temperature is not that good. So this one is certainly helpful, especially for hot countries or hot environments, like Asia or whatever. But that is awesome. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Click the like button if you like this video. Comment down below if you have any questions, suggestions, opinions, or anything about this. I will be, of course, using this every day, so I will put up some more feedback if probably a couple of weeks. If something happened, if there's a bad thing on this, I will definitely update you. I will comment down below. And I always check my comments, so if you have any questions, just hit me up on the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. I upload a lot of Steam Deck content, a lot of unboxing and reviews out there. So if that's what you're into, just go ahead and subscribe. It will definitely help the channel a lot. Thanks so much in advance. But again, that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and see you on my next one. Peace.